Hello everyone and welcome to a new game review video. Today we're going to be taking a look at The Sims 4 for PC in 2019. The Sims 4 launched in 2014 with mixed reviews due to its lack of content, but how does it perform today? Has it improved or is it still lacking the much needed content? Let's take a look. So when The Sims 4 first launched, many fans of the game were outraged that pools weren't in the core game. This came alongside no toddlers, no true open world, no vehicles, less building tools and many more features that had been present in Sims 3. Pools were added shortly after release due to fans' outcries, and toddlers were added eventually too. Vehicles still haven't been added with the exception of toy cars scaled up to life size, and the game still doesn't have a true open world, with many people in forums stating that the Sims 4 engine wouldn't allow for it even if the devs wanted to add it in. I personally find this a shame, as I enjoyed the ease of swapping between Sims in Sims 3 and being able to see them travel to various places in the world that felt alive. In my opinion, The Sims 4 does not share this liveliness with its predecessor and feels very procedural when travelling to various places on the map. As for building tools, these have been improved as the years have gone on, with terrain height tools being added at the end of last year. The building tools also feature half walls, pond and pool building tools, pre-built rooms and more. For me, these tools are vastly improved over The Sims 3 and I really enjoy building with the current tools on offer. And following building tools, we should talk about The Sims 4 town at large, or towns I should say. There are now 3 starting towns that come with the base game. These include Willow Creek, the main town with over 15 housing plots and complete with a gym, library, park and museum. Oasis Springs, a desert environment with deserty styled houses to match. And Newcrest, a blank canvas of a city ready for your creations. The Creator Sim in Sims 4 was one of the biggest push features at the launch of the game, and for me it didn't disappoint. This is one of the best character creation systems I've ever used, with a great system for getting hands-on and pinching or expanding eyes, eyebrows, lips, waists, thighs and every other body part imaginable. This still in 2019 stands as one of the best creation systems, but it does need to be said that some of the choices of colours and clothing are somewhat disappointing. In Sims 3 we had a colour wheel allowing us to recolour all clothing to our liking. Unfortunately this is missing in The Sims 3 and it limits the clothes to preset colours. This could perhaps be forgiven if the choices in the core game were vast, but this is not the case. You can download some clothing from modding websites, but this really isn't ideal and I feel like more clothing could be added in free updates very easily. Speaking of mods, there's a massive amount of fun and useful mods available to all PC players of Sims 4, ranging from better showers to borderless glass windows. These mods really open up your creativity when playing and building and have definitely expanded the fun for me, although it is still annoying having to reinstall new versions of my mods whenever the game updates. And if you're wanting some extra fun without modding your game, then you can buy the massive library of stuff packs and expansion packs available for The Sims 4. There's 14 stuff packs and 14 expansion packs available at the time of writing. Stuff packs consist of mainly just items and clothing, with some items just being there to look nice and not actually being interactable. The expansion packs on the other hand actually expand the game and give you more avenues to explore, such as living in a city, owning a restaurant or even becoming a part of an undead family. I personally have only bought 1 expansion pack and have no stuff packs. This is tiny in comparison to the 7 expansion packs and countless stuff packs that I bought for Sims 3. The reason I haven't been buying the Sims 4 expansion packs is simply because they just don't feel worth it. Every review I've seen online for each pack has said it lacks the content of their Sims 3 counterpart.
In an objective sense, I still think the initial asking price should be slashed in half for what you actually get. The more I played it, the more it felt like a bite-sized game pack than a fully fledged expansion. And that largely has to do with my expectations coming from having played the more sizable Pets packs of the past.
The pack I have is Dine Out, and all you get is the ability to make restaurants on house plots with the same building tools as a house, but with a few new items. The actual business running aspect is fun, but my problem with it is even when your restaurant reaches 5-star reviews, you still don't earn a great amount of money considering your initial investment. I also found myself bored of the pack after just a few days of playing, as I reached maximum reviews and fully trained staff with many perks, yet I still earned more money from my Sims career as an author, where I don't even need to leave the house. For me personally, I also found that if I open the restaurant whilst I'm not there, my money is even lower, meaning I have to take my Sim to my restaurant every time I want to make some money, in which all they can do is talk to customers or staff, take orders, and raise their general needs. This is apparent in the Cats and Dogs expansion, which is simply a watered down Sims 3 Pets expansion pack. This Sims 4 pack only gives you cats and dogs, as the name suggests, and a few items to go along with your pet. This is in comparison to the Sims 3 pet pack that had dogs, cats, horses, hamsters, actual barns for your horses, and the ability to ride them. If you're still unconvinced that this pack is lackluster, just look at the fact that they released a pets stuff pack just a few months after the expansion pack. You're literally paying money for items in an expansion pack that you also paid for. This is somewhat typical of the game's owner EA in recent years. They are notorious for milking as much money out of their customers as possible in their major games. I wouldn't be surprised if The Sims 5 charged for each new sim you wanted to make and cost you real life money to build a house. Overall, the core game has improved over the years, and for the going price of around £18, you really can't complain with the content you get, although I would still recommend buying this in a sale. Just don't buy it pre-owned, as the code to play the game will already be used and the game will be useless. I still really wish EA would put a bit more content into their expansion packs. Packs like Island Paradise for The Sims 3 were amazing and gave so many new items, places and general things to do. I do miss the feeling I used to get of buying an expansion pack and knowing that after a 2-hour install time I would be running a hotel in a sunny faraway holiday destination or taking my Sim off to university playing pranks while studying and partying. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.